guys, day three, 2025 DJX celebrating 35 years of greatness. So what better way to have the great Skratch Bastid sitting right on the side of us?
What's up? How we doing?
What's up?
We're doing good. And it's a good thing to finally meet you in the flesh. I've seen
it's good to be here.
Tons of your videos. You know,
I love the barbecues. I love the format of video for DJing. I think that DJ videos are an extension of the mixtape.
Oh yes.
You know,
yes.
you know, and people can't listen to 90-minute mixtape both sides, and you know they can, but they like to eat snackable stuff.
Yeah.
So let's show them a highlight. Let's show them something. Let's show them a little mix. I think DJ culture. We you know. No Diddy, we invented the remix.
Oh yes.
You know, DJs invented the remix.
Yes.
We really did.
So we live in such a remix culture now. It's like time to stake our claim.
Oh yes. That's a good claim because it's real.
It is, man.
So what made you come up with the barbecue?
It was the barbecue was sort of a counterbalance to how busy I was in the clubs. I was playing in clubs a lot, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. kind of thing, feeling that there was more to my musical interest than just those hours and those settings. You know, dark setting, drinks, lights, excitement, great times. But there was a lot of songs where I felt I couldn't play that song, or I could only play it from like 10 to 10:45 before people really wanted to hit the dance floor, or whatever, or just the setting. I wanted to play more wider variety of music. I was making mixtapes with all this kind of music and didn't really have any other outlets, so I said, okay, well, let's do a day party. And the idea was it was a little more like if you came over to my place and we were cooking food, here's what we're listening to.
Cool.
Wow. So
good music, good food, good people. That's what we say.
Oh, go ahead.
So what initially got you into DJing?
Just being a music junkie and collecting music and trying to find a way to consolidate it all. So making mixtapes was really how I got into that. But I guess before that, I just my family, my dad, my mom loved music, so music was always around. It wasn't a quiet household. It was, you know, and so now my household is not quiet. There's way too much music around.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So who was that influence, the DJ that influenced you the most, or DJs?
Yeah, DJs. I mean, locally there was a guy named Buck65, a guy named 62, a guy named Joe Run Bombay, a guy named Gord Ski. And I was
name.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, hey, Skratch Bastid, you know.
Hey,
and my first DJ partner was the Cut and Cracker, as well.
Oh my God. Really?
So, yeah. Shouts out to Joe. I don't know. We were just wilding out. All the simple names were done by then, you know. So we that's all local in Halifax. But of course, I looked up to DJs like DJ Premier, Pete Rock. I loved scratching on songs. So and then Jazzy Jeff, of course. I saw Jeff on TV at the American Music Awards. And DJ Skratch, I saw him do the Friday the 13th I'm gonna play Jason routine. And then eventually, we got into the battle tapes. So I would see like the X-Men, Scratch Pickles, the Beat Junkies. Yeah, so got into the battle side.
I think my favorite thing is when I saw you do that thing at the Toronto game at halftime with Jazzy.
Yeah.
Man, that was
four DJs moving quick.
That was so cool.
Yeah, that was during the Red Bull Freestyle World Finals that were in Toronto. And it was a game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I got to sit courtside and watch LeBron James, Ray Allen, why am I spacing on?
What's his name with them? Was Kyrie with them?
No, not at that point.
Okay.
Not at that point.
It was Smith, J.R. Smith.
No.
J.R. Smith was with them at the time.
Yeah.
I think so. I gotta have to check. The memory's got a little foggy.
You don't get courtside all the time anyway?
No. That's Drake. Drake take my spot.
Was he there that night?
Drake was not there, but who was there was Macklemore was there, oddly. He was in town for like a bar mitzvah or something, and they put him down half court. Okay, so I'll tell you a funny story about that, about that game. So I'm sitting courtside with Jeff, and then like they put McLemore at halftime. They put him half court, right baseline. And in fourth quarter, this is when LeBron was really running the NBA, and the Raptors were pretty measly, pre-Kawhi Raptors.
Yeah.
And we were winning. We were winning the first 3 quarters, and then fourth quarter, LeBron's like, all right, it's time to take it back. Yeah. So then LeBron starts doing his thing where he's like, dribbling at half court, watching the clock go down, and it's like, he's 7 seconds, like, okay, cool, doing those kind of things. And I remember he like something happened, like the defender bounced the ball off the defender's foot, and it rolled over to McLemore, and then like LeBron was there, and LeBron was like, he picked the ball and dapped up McLemore, and everyone was like, oh! And I know. Then I go to Jeff, I'm like, Jeff, do you know LeBron James? And he's like, yeah, I know LeBron. Yeah, and Jeff has been involved with basketball culture for years and years. He's like, yeah, I know LeBron James. And then, so LeBron's still ball hogging and scoring 20 points in the fourth quarter or something. He does a drive, and we're sitting like right at the Heat net. He does a drive, whatever, and the ball kind of goes over by us, and I see LeBron chase it, pick it up. I kind of see LeBron do a double take at Jeff. He could have done. Okay, cool. I'm like, okay, cool. And then LeBron gets fouled the next time going down. And he goes to the free throw line. He does 3 dribbles. He squats down. He looks over at Jeff and he gives him a wink, and he shoots the shot. And then Jeff goes, yeah, I know LeBron James.
Oh, wow. So is that one of the coolest things about what you do and where you've gotten to in your career? You get those kind of things? Those are fun.
But I said earlier in the chat, the coolest thing is bringing people together. I love community. I love bringing people together because, I feel like we live in it's a divided world, and we're on our phone a lot. I love phones and love being on phones, but it's always asking us to fight and I just like being in a place and feeling part of community. When I got involved with DJ culture, I came from my basement practicing the same way. But as soon as I went out to the jams, that's where I felt most at home. I liked being at this party with other people that are into music, the level that I'm into it, care about similar things, and I felt at home. So I feel like creating that environment is the biggest reward I get, because I see things grow. I see people become friends. I see people work at their craft. I see people have a good time, smile, be with family, make new friends, all that stuff. Like, might sound a little sappy, but that's what I love about it.
No, it is. Yeah, it's
community. We need more of those things,
Yeah, we do.
Some people have the church as their community. Some people have their bridge club. Some people have their bike club. Mine is like a music club.
Good because we are divided, and it's crazy that we all love the same thing, but we find a way to be divided.
I know, I agree.
It doesn't make sense.
And it feels, I think sometimes we feel more divided than we actually are because of the way it's delivered to us. Yeah. But if we get together at these functions, we see that we're more similar than we are different. Lot. Exactly. Right? And at those places, we can have smaller conversations about big hot topics, and we can kind of just understand that we might have different views on things, but we do all like something common, is this music thing, and we can work on our problems from there, or just feel comfortable being next to somebody, and the next time we see him driving down the road, we'll be like, I saw him at the gym. Yeah, he's good people. You know what I mean?
You got a good point. We need to have more barbecue.
I agree. Bastid's barbecue.
So how did you get your name? Where did that come from? Where did Skratch Bastid come from?
Well, I had a bunch of bad DJ names to start out.
Can we hear those? Please.
Yeah, the first one was DJ Smurf, and then because my last name is Murphy, so DJ Smurf. And then I'm thankful that there was a DJ Smurf.
I had DJ Smurf for a time, but go ahead.
You did? Okay, but then there was a guy in Atlanta, DJ Smurf. He's like a bass DJ. So I was flipping through the source one day and it said DJ Smurf. I was like, shit, I can't be DJ Smurf. And I didn't really care for the Smurfs that much.
Okay.
It was kind of a little bit before my time, to be honest with you. And then, so after that, I was really into underground hip hop, like the scientific, miracle, lyrical, spiritual. And I was like, I'm going to be DJ Stimulus.
Wow. The package?
Yeah. This was before the Stimulus package, but that might have been funny. But at that point, I just, I had never actually heard anyone say it. And then I went on a DJ battle and they were like, all right, next up we've got DJ Stimulus. And I remember someone in the crowd going, DJ Stimulus? And I was like, it sounds so bad. And it was like, even by the end of that set, my name was no longer DJ Stimulus. So it really, at the end of the battle, they were like, what do we say? Did you say your name's not? I'm like, no, just say Paul. Just say Paul won it. And they're like, DJ Paul. And of course, there's already DJ Paul. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, damn. I was like, what could be my name? So through that battle, that I came third and got accepted the award as my government name, they gave me a slot on their internet radio show, and I was just trying to do as many things to be active, and I was like, okay, cool. And they were like, I was like, when am I set? They're like, we're gonna post it on Monday. Just go to the website and you can see your set. Okay. And I was like, cool. So I went to the website and I looked down and I saw all these names on there and I didn't see Paul, DJ Paul or whatever. And I was like, and in the spot that I thought I was, there was someone named Skratch Bastid.
So someone else actually gave you the name.
And I called him up. I said, hey, man, you said I was Mondays at 8 o'clock. And he's like, yeah, you are. And I was like, cool. I checked the schedule and it said Skratch Bastid. I was like, who's that? And they're like, that's you, man. You're that little bastard that keeps coming in here and stealing our scratches.
Oh, wow.
Because I would go in, so I met all them through the thing, and I would go in on the weekends when I was not in school, and I would practice with them on their gear because they had all the good gear. Yeah. They would teach me what their scratches. I would learn, go home and practice with all my free time as a young 16, 17-year-old kid. And then eventually I caught up to them, and I'm like, what are you working on? They're like, oh, we're trying to get the flare. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, go home, practice flare. Come back, I'm like, here's the flare. They're like, what the we taught you that last week and you got it now. So I was the little Skratch Bastid.
Oh, wow. So it kind of fit then.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So that's why you didn't object to it, because you like, you know what?
It kind of fit.
Yeah, it kind of fit.
Yeah.
You didn't know how you was going to get it, but you got it.
Yeah, and I think the next evolution is that is going to be anything Bastid. You know, sometimes when I stream, I'm the house Bastid. Yeah. Like I'm playing house music, barbecue Bastid, jungle Bastid.
No, leave it where it is.
A whole plethora.
I mean, it could be anything Bastid. Yeah, a lot of Bastids running around here.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. So what are you liking about this show?
Well, the DJX is, I like DJ trade shows because it brings DJs from all over the place in one place. You kind of get to meet everybody and, put a face to name with different people you're connecting with online. And I always like checking the new gear, of course. Oh. I mean, I do have, the inside scoop on a lot of stuff, and there's things I can't say here on Two DJs, One Mic. But even there's certain things I want to put hands on, or even like I went over to the Old World Computing, I need our new hard drive. Anything you need as a DJ is here, so you just walk around the floor, whatever catches your eye, check it out, and I just like to keep up with things. I mean, there's a reason you see Stevie Wonder at NAMM every year.
Were you there?
Because he wants to stay up. Yeah, I was at NAMM. Yeah.
Yeah, we got caught by a couple concerts.
I saw Stevie. He didn't see me.
We got caught by some concerts.
Oh yeah. He was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Tony over there at I think it was Beat Junkies booth.
Yeah.
And he put on about a 30-minute show, and it was just jammed, but it was really good. Hey, I got to see Stevie for free.
But you got to stay up. You got to stay up on it, like Stevie.
Yeah, he does.
You want to know what's new and see how it might fit into your thing. Even if you're well established, you don't know what's coming next. And I mean, even like someone like Serato, I remember hearing the stories about them going to NAMM, and they used to be in the deepest, darkest corner of NAMM, and then eventually that
corner called China back there in the back.
Yeah.
Chinatown, something else.
Yeah. Okay.
Boy.
I'm not there yet.
They had go walk back there. They got it. They have stuff that ain't even out yet.
Yeah, blew my mind. We were walking around with our mics, and they said, our drivers are in there, right?
Yeah, we make these microphones. Yeah.
Okay.
But they don't have our name on them. So NAMM was great. That was our first time going. That was an experience.
Nice.
And then we saw Jazzy for about 30 seconds. We weren't able to get to him.
Yeah.
We didn't see you though. We weren't.
Yeah, I was running around pretty busy too.
It was a lot though.
It's a lot. This is like
baby.
1/20th of the size, or maybe 1/50.
Oh my God.
Smaller, but it's all DJ stuff. At NAMM you have everything.
Everything.
It took us 3 days to find a rain room.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah.
And all the time it was above us, so we okay,
exactly.
God help us. But so when did you know you made it, or when did you feel like you had made it in this industry, or you had carved out your spot?
I feel like you made it yet.
Yeah. I mean, I do because I'm self-sufficient, and I got a fam in the house, and I feel like I'm as far along as where anyone with a full-time job would have been if I kept at engineering or something like that. Making it is a funny concept and term, but I feel like the energy I put into what I do creates a result that makes me happy and makes other people happy, and that's made it to me, you know.
Oh yeah.
I get to wake up every day and do something I love. I absolutely love music and DJ, and so that's making it. Whether that has a number attached to it, I don't know, but I think life is good.
And I think also the influence. You know, you're influencing hundreds or thousands of people out there.
I can feel it.
That see what you're doing and like, wow, I want to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
So you don't take this as a joke. You're influencing other little bastards.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, I feel it. And a place like this, a place like this, I can feel it. Like people come up and they'll tell me crazy stories, or like, you know, some point of influence or something that changed their outlook on things or their career path or something like that. So, I mean, that is always nice to hear, you know. You get that feedback and you're like, I'm doing something right, you know. So between that and the events and the Twitch stuff, the community that we built on there, and yeah, I feel like I made it. Was there a specific point where I felt like I made it? I don't know. It's like kind of like a slow climb. I don't think there was one thing where I'm like, all of a sudden, here I am. It was more just like a combination of keep going, you know, consistency, and that yields a certain result.
But was there something that you wanted to do that you're like, okay, now I've got to do it?
That's a good question. You know, I never won the World DMCs or something like that. I won Scribble Jam. Scribble Jam battles was what I got my name out. That was something. I know. I came second in Canada twice, but it was this thing that I got so busy with everything else, the parties and the clubs and and I was seeing more. I was getting more out of that because I didn't want to just win. And then the Red Bull 3 style became part of that DJ battle, and I became. It's almost like I graduated to being that. And I didn't need to win a title. Like I won the Scribble Jam battles, which was not necessarily. It was an internet. Anyone was invited from around the world. It wasn't one of the DMCs, but I didn't necessarily like the way the DMC was going. Like I started to be I came second in 2004 and 2005 in Canada. I was like, and then 2006. I can't really recall, but I think I had a gig. I think I was like, oh, I could work all year to go do this battle that I might win a piece of gear at, or I go over here and make $2,000. I was like, I'm gonna go make $2,000.
Okay, it is.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, cool. Like, maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So maybe that's when I felt like I made it, when I didn't care about DMC. I don't know. But you know, like I don't know if there was one specific point, but you know, maybe it was when. You know, when Jeff invited me over to his family home. I'm like, okay, I guess Jeff is my friend. I think I made it. Okay, here's one with Jeff. Okay. So we played 2 shows together. This is back in 2000. I want to say 2004. Okay. Maybe 2003, 2002. Halifax, Nova Scotia, where I'm from, and then we had a show the next night in Moncton, New Brunswick, which is like a 2.5-hour drive. Both small cities, 300,000, 150,000 people, like small cities. The first show we played was in Halifax, my home city, and I played with my club partner, this guy Mark Mirage, and this is the vinyl days. And so I was opening for Jazzy Jeff. I'm like, okay, I'm going to bring some dope hip hop, and I'm going to play before, and I'm going to represent for hip hop. And it was also a big club time, like Murder Inc. and like all the jiggy stuff. But it wasn't called jiggy; it was just club rap. Was on fire. Okay. And my partner Mark Mirage, was playing all that, and the party was going off, and I was cursing. I was like, fuck, I didn't bring any of this shit. All I brought was dope and hip hop because I'm over for Jazzy Jeff. I don't want to play no Ja Rule, but Ja Rule was running the show, so I was like, fuck. And then, you know, every record he got on played got a better response to the crowd. It made me more and more mad because it was moving further away from my crate. And he was like, you want to hop on? I was like, nah, just like save me like 10 minutes at the end. And I was fuming, you know. But I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna make the end like. Yeah. And I did make the end, and I had 10 minutes, and I did like routines, and people went crazy for the routines, and I did boom and anti. In retrospect, I might have I hope I didn't burn any records, you know, but like. And then Jeff went on. The club was packed. Too many people in there, blah, blah, blah. And Jeff rocked the place. And as soon as he was done, he, got escorted to the back. I never got to meet Jeff at the show. Oh, wow. But the show the next night was in Moncton, 2 hours away. So I was like, and I didn't press it. I just saw that it was like DJX. There's like too many people around him. Okay, cool. I'll meet him the next day. So, sound check the next day. I go to get my Rock the House record signed. So I bring the record in. and watch Jeff do a 20-minute sound check, which was awesome too. I remember he played Sunrise by Simply Red, just like Let It Breathe. I'm like, this motherfucker, like I thought he was going to even do routines. He's just kind of like listening to music on a big system. He loves music. This is cool.
But he is, if you listen to his house parties now.
Exactly. He just gets comfortable and he just get comfortable and gets comfortable with the gear, and I'm like, okay, that's what you do with your time. You don't need to do the DMC every time you do sound check.
No.
Cool. And then afterwards, I was standing there, and he walked over, and I'm like, hey, Jeff, awesome night last night, and great to meet you. Here's my record. Can you sign it? And I just expected him to give an autograph, and I give it to him, and he's writing a little more. I'm like, okay, cool. And then he gives it back to me, and it said, to my man, Skratch Bastid, keep rocking, DJ Jazzy Jeff. And I never told him my name.
Oh, wow.
But he knew my name before I gave him the record, and I was like,
that's it.
Oh, I made it.
I
made it.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Wow.
Yeah.
Jazzy. Is that one of your favorite people to work with?
It's just my favorite people, period. Jeff is my man.
Wow.
Jeff is, he's one of my best friends, and always inspiring. What up, DJ Ease? Ease, where you at? Jeff is one of my favorite people to work with for sure. I mean, from even like a community building aspect and the amount that he's achieved, but it's still how chill he is and how hungry he still is. He still wants to know what the new gear is. He still wants to try to do more with everything. So that's
incredible, man.
Yeah.
You don't hear nothing but great things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't hear bad things about.
Yeah, he's inspirational on that. Like I want people to say those things about me. So what do you do to, or it's not that I want people to say it, but you want to do something that leaves that kind of impact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So what would you tell the youngsters that's coming up and thinking about, being that next Skratch,
Well, you got to stay hungry. You got to practice. You definitely got to practice.
Oh.
But you have to also participate.
Yeah.
You got to be part of this community.
Yeah.
You got to put in your time because not everyone's just going to come see you for no reason. They're going to come see you because they know you or are familiar with what you do, or because you support them. You got to support one another. You got to. I go out to parties. I still go out and show face, and people are like, "You're here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here."
Because I was kind of surprised when you were just walking by the day by yourself, sort of, kind of. Because a lot of people have entourages.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I don't know. I kind of sneak by in plain sight till they see the beard. You know what I mean?
Because I had to do a double take.
Yeah, we did a double take.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that's Skratch right there.
Yeah. Jeff moves a similar way sometimes. He got more. Well, not here because it's damn near Philly here.
No.
This is like.
Right.
But I mean, even at NAMM, everybody was trying to get to Jeff.
He got an entourage of about 14 people.
Yeah, he had too many
with
people.
matching jackets.
And I said, I don't want nobody to say nothing bad to me.
That's like his force field, yo.
Yeah. So we were trying to get to him. So he was doing something. They were in a sure booth or something, and we were trying to. I was gonna go get him. By the time I came back, they had rushed him off, and I was like, damn it.
But it is. I can understand. It's like it can be a challenge for him sometimes.
So we're one step closer to interviewing Jazzy. I just need you to tell Lynn.
I'll vouch for it.
I just need you to tell Miss Towns.
Yeah.
Well, they rolling out with it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, he won that?
No, he bought that.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, they're in there buying stuff, man.
That one looks cool. The Humps is good.
That's cool, man. So
this is just like the strip.
Yeah.
they in there.
You about to go get them.
They're making it rain.
And to show deals right now too.
Well, tomorrow.
Right.
Oh yeah, they'll be trying to not take stuff back to the factory with them.
Yeah.
All right.
But we want to thank you, man.
It's my pleasure,
man. It was an honor.
Thanks for having me. Nice conversation.
Oh,
yeah.
I see some cool stuff on here. DMS.
Yes. How can they find you too?
Oh yeah.
Everything that you're doing, please.
Well, do your Googles. Skratch Bastid, and just see what.
I think there's only one of those.
Well, that's it. So I'm on Twitch. I do a Tuesday morning coffee on Twitch, I call it. So it's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch, which I love. That's my weekly check-in. I'm active on Instagram, of course, with the videos. I have mailing lists, which I still use a lot of. Email is still a great way to get a hold of people. So go to skratchbastid.com, sign up for the email list. I email every week. Then I'm in your inbox, tell you everything, and get in where you fit in. Everyone has a different way of using the internet, right?
Yes.
So I try to be present. I'm on Facebook, even though I don't do.
I can see my reminders. If you're with Jeff in the next few days, tell him to call me.
On my calendar. Yeah. But I'm out there, Bass's Barbecue. I do events all around. But the Twitch is really fun. I like my Twitch stream. It's a lot of
That's
fun.
cool.
It's
That's cool.
very engaging.
Did you do radio at all?
I did do some college radio.
So it's kind of like radio.
It's absolutely,
just
it's absolutely
a little bit
very
different.
similar. And then, but it's got the visual component and it's got the chat component.
Yeah,
And the chat is its own community. And
that chat is
Yeah, because the
It's
phone
so
used
fun.
to be your chat.
Yeah, a
back
little bit,
in the
but
day.
that's only one caller at a
Only
time.
One caller at a time.
You can only be caller
And
1,
you
2, 3,
can't
4, 5,
see-
6.
You got to keep up.
You got all the callers in one.
You
gotta
can't
get a
click them and
mod.
see what
Yeah.
they look like.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
No, I don't want to talk to her. I'm
Nice.
sorry.
Well, no, it's all good. It's all good.
Keeping
But
it
this has been
real.
fun. You guys are really good, real fun
Yeah,
interview,
you're real
bro.
cool, man.
Yeah,
We're
for
glad
sure.
we got to finally talk to you. We
Yeah.
tried for 2 or 3 times.
Well, you caught me in
We
plain.
caught you, yeah.
My casual
Plain
Yeah,
sight walking through.
We could have got you then, but we said, nah, he's trying to be incognito. Because, I mean, your promise was
worked
like,
out.
you was like,
Your approach was good, and it made me want to come interview. And the questions have been awesome. So, big shouts out to 2 DJs, 1 mic. This is Skratch Bastid, Toronto, Canada.
Out.
peace.
Peace.
Thank you, sir.